It's that show that you know and love. It's that show that you know and love. It's that show that you remix. It's that show that you know and love. It's that show that you know and love. It's that show that you know and love. It's Black and Educated with Jay What's Up. The season finale with Jay What's Up. Y'all, oh my God, it's really the season finale. Oh, and I'm a little ashy too. I am very ashy. I'm so excited. I feel like, I don't know, like we've come so far. On the real, I feel very proud of myself. I feel good about everything we've accomplished with the show. You know, I feel like it's been garnering some more success day by day, day by day, day by day. Thank you for all the new people from TikTok. What is good? What is up? My new Instagram followers, people who have been following the Bay & Co. and then supporting the YouTube. I'm just so happy, y'all. Like the comments, you know, people are like interacting in the comments. You know, London fam, we are small, but we are mighty. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what? Let me get a shirt real quick. Let's talk about this company real quick. Y'all, cancel the fuck out of this company. Alright, let me tell you, I love the shirt, I ain't gonna lie. I like the material. So it does bring me a lot of pain in my heart to bring shade to company, okay? I'm not trying to read you right now, I'm not trying to open that book. But bitch, the book that fell in my lap and I shall open it, alright? Look at these screenshots behind me. Post you, we love your work, we've been seeing this and that, right? I get my promo code, I get my shirt. They say they're gonna send extra gifts because I'm a brand ambassador and I'm a high demand brand ambassador, so on and so forth. Take the picture, get over like 250 likes on it. Like it's one of my most liked pictures on Instagram. You know, I really did root for them. I argued with people who would slide in my DMs, who would comment my name and be like, yo, Official J London, don't work with them. And I'm like, you don't know. I feel like they're contacting Black and Latino LGBT people in the community, telling them, hey, if you take pictures with us, you'll be our brand ambassador. Make sure you promote your promo code, which is only 30%, which is pretty good. But they're basically having us do the marketing for them without giving us the credit. Because if you look on their page, after people started making noise, after I telling them I'm gonna make this video, after I'm gonna cancel you, blah, 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 that's when they start posting, no tea, no shade again, a light skin, beautiful queen. They start, they said that they donated to the Black Trans Advocacy Fund. Then they post this receipt. How do you know this is real? You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I message them and I tell them how I feel and they're like, what do you mean? We're diverse. You a fucking lie. You a lie and I'm not here for that. If you guys want to support a good company, please support me. Hi, this is By Karen, hashtag mind your business. I have Black and Educated shirts. I have Street 97 J London shirts. I have yellow, gray, and I just incorporated white. This fall, I'm gonna be doing pink, green. So, I shouldn't even told you that. But I don't care, okay? Let's just dive in, because if I keep on going, this video is gonna be about 40 minutes long. And I'm not gonna do that. But if you guys are new to the channel, hi, I'm Jay London. I'm 23 years old. I'm pretty funny and pretty awkward. I talk about all the things that you don't want to talk about. So if there's any case any type of subject that you want me to touch on, please comment down below. Make sure you always check my description. I have all types of crazy things there, places that you can donate, links to the articles that I always discuss, so on and so forth. But London fam, subscribe. You guys already know what it is. Go grab your cup of coffee. Go grab some tea. Go grab a shot of vodka. Y'all, I know it's Monday. I don't advise you to go grab that alcohol beverage, you know, but this case gonna make you mad. I want to do a quick warning. I'm going to be talking about sexual assault. I'm going to be talking about some things that are probably triggering for certain people. So if you guys don't want to listen to that, you don't want to hear me talk about that, please go watch another one of my videos. They're all amazing, but we got to talk about it. So y'all, the first time that I've ever heard of raping in the military or sexual assault, sexual harassment within the military was when I was obsessed with this show called Scandal with Kerry Washington, which I, side note, would love to produce, would love to bring back for a season, the male version. I would like to be Kerry Washington's brother, Miss Olivia Pope's brother. Just saying. This episode aired May 7, 2015, right? And it's when Vice President Ross, she hires Olivia to defend a woman in the Navy. And I remember this episode is so good, y'all. It's season 4, episode 21. Definitely check it out. But basically, she goes on the ship, the Vice President, and she asks to see the quarters of this Navy woman, and she notices that it's a complete disarray. She hires Olivia to go investigate, interviews the Navy woman, and she says that she was harassed, the military tries to cover it, so on and so forth. It is really, really good. Definitely check it out because I feel like Queen Shonda, hey girl, she really did her investigation. That's the first time I ever really heard about it or was kind of like, that's interesting, you know? Then, as you guys know, I used to live in Fort Hood, Texas, in the military base. I used to live in Fort Hood in Comanche 2, right next to the commissary, and then I also lived in Killeen, and I went to Edison High School. So I loved Fort Hood because I thought it was such a melting pot because there were so many different families. I liked living outside of the base more than I did living inside of the base because every time I would go in the base, they wouldn't take me seriously, you know, they would pull me over, search the car. You know, they just didn't like me. I remember my brother-in-law, rest in peace, he would always be like, what the fuck, is that a crane? Like freaking lawn mowing outside? That's not the proper word for it. On April 22nd was the day that Vanessa went missing. She used to work at an armory in the base and basically building different type of shields and weapons and so on and so forth. Now, the interesting thing about that is that this was overseen by Robinson. His full name is SPC Aaron Robinson, which that freaking coward killed himself. But anyways, it was overseen by him. He was like the supervisor of the armory that she worked at. Okay, remember that. So Queen Vanessa, she was a victim of sexual harassment for a long time before she disappeared. She told her mother, friends, and fellow service members, but she never filed a complaint. Okay? My sister was too afraid to report the harassment because no one would listen to her, just like the other girls. That gives me chills, honestly, because my sister's in the military. And you know, all I gotta say on that is that I want her ass out of that shit. I did do the Naval Academy in Maryland. I did ROTC, Navy ROTC growing up. Loved it. I should have enlisted. You know, Guillen's family says that they did not care for the investigation when she went missing. They took their time. They had lack of evidence. They didn't really inform them. And I believe that shit. I feel like they were trying to fix it. They were trying to cover it. They were trying to, you know, not make a big scandal. The girlfriend of Aaron Robinson, which her name was Cecily Ann Aguiar, was charged for tampering, and she said she was helped dispose of the body. Y'all, please, I'm sorry. I know I'm really about to get in it, but this is how she said that it all went down. So, Mr. Robinson hit Vanessa over the head in the armor room. In the armor room with a hammer. She died instantly right there. Robinson puts her in the box. There was witnesses that said that they saw him struggle, put this box in the car, you know? He goes, he picks up Aguiar, which is a girlfriend, and they try to dismember the body, they try to burn the body, they cut it up, they put it in different holes, they try to set it on fire, some pieces. They mutilated her. Mutilated her. Man, and the crazy thing is, Vanessa would literally tell her friends and family that like she was being harassed. But she was so scared to say, it was this guy, he did this and he did that. We want to know why. I also think like a lot of it is that snitching narrative. They don't want to snitch. They don't want to be like, yeah, it was this guy who did this to me. There's a difference between snitching, like the snitch code in the street, being like, you saw that person do something, you don't say nothing. You know what I mean? But when it's your life, when it's something that's gonna scar you, when you're gonna have PTSD from that shit, when it's your organs, when it's your temple, your body's a temple. And if somebody disrespects that, that snitch shit is out the window. Report it. And I know it's scary, but the truth has to come out. You need justice for all the other women out there that are in the military, that are being assaulted, that are being harassed, that have gone through what they've gone through and have not spoken. Please, time's up, speak. It's tough to share what you went through, but think of all the other women. Think that that can be your daughter when you have one in the future who would like to enlist, who would like to serve their country. But yet, there's a high chance of 1 in 3 women in the military to be raped. But yet it's gonna be fixed, it'll be covered up. Speak up. Please. Please. Don't worry if people are gonna judge you. People judge you if you have colorful socks. People judge you for what type of coffee you drink. People judge you for your hair. People judge you for anything. People are not gonna like you just to not like you. But your body is a temple. This is sacred. You are a queen. You are a king as well, sir. You can't share your story. You are too afraid, which I completely understand. Email me. Email me that story. baeincorporations@gmail.com. It'll be in the description below. I will share your story. Fort Hood, what are you trying to do? Cover this up? So after the girlfriend admits everything that happens, the police start closing in on Robinson, right? And he killed himself. First of all, I don't even know how he left the Fort Hood base when there are people I noticed for a fact that are stationed when you go in and when you go out, and especially right now during COVID. So the Army said last week that the allegations did not produce viable leads and that it found no connection between Guillen's death and accusations. What? That is the shittiest response I've ever heard. Major General Scott F. Flant, I'm sorry if I fucked up your name, Deputy Commander of Fort Hood, defended the search by saying, "I just wish I could have done a better job balancing these needs." And he said this on Thursday, after the criticism of the family. Okay, after the Attorney General of the family was like, this, and that. Where's my daughter? What is up? What is good? And then July 3rd is when you find the remains. She went missing April 22nd. I just don't understand why it took so long. There was a search team on June 21st by the name of Texas Equi Search, a non-profit organization. And they found a smoldered pit, trees that had fire damage, right? scarred portions of a box. There was an odor of decomposition, but they couldn't find a body, right? So there was smells of a body decomposing. There was dark burn marks everywhere, different holes, different pits, as if there was a bonfire. Have you guys ever did a bonfire? You know there's a deep smolder of like the wood debris, ash. A few feet away was the remains of Queen Vanessa. A few feet away, but they didn't find it until 9 days later. 9 days later! 9 days later! Bullshit! I'm confused. What? A whole search team, investigators, the military investigations, supposedly investigators. You know, they find all this stuff, they find holes. You telling me that a few feet away, sorry, I keep spitting, a few feet away, 12, 24, 36, that's a few, that's like about 3 feet. Let's add another one, let's make it a yard. 12, 24, 12, 24, 36, 48. So about like 4 feet, let's say, you know, that's like me to my freaking tripod. You know, I'm just, investigation wasn't given enough love, wasn't given enough compassion. You know, I feel like people didn't put themselves in the family's shoes, in Vanessa's shoes, trying to find justice. 2 months, more than 2 months had passed by. April 22nd, she went missing. July 3rd, there was a search, June 21st. It don't make sense. I don't think the military had enough time to cover it, if that makes sense. I think that's why, like, it garnered so much public attention, you know, people were on it, like white on rice. So I feel like if we were to be talking about this in September, the military probably would have covered it. Y'all, this is just, oh my God, hello. Yeah? Oh, he is? Okay. Oh, I like his outfit today. He looked good today. Yeah. All right. Y'all make sure you guys check out Professor Santos. He's gonna be talking about something crazy, y'all. Southern trees bear a strange fruit, blood on the leaves and blood on the roots. That song is by the Queen, Billie Holiday, and she wrote that for all the lynching that was happening within the African American community. In the South, whites were blaming their financial problems on the newly freed slaves that lived around them. Lynching was the new popular way of resolving some of the anger that whites had in relation to the freed blacks. From 1882 to 1968, 4,743 lynchings occurred in the U.S. 3,446 were black. Black accounted for 72.7% of people lynched. These numbers are astronomical, but remember, a lot of these lynchings weren't reported in history. Out of the 4,743 lynched, 1,297 were white. This was for helping the black community being anti-lynching and domestic crimes. It seemed lynching was necessary to protect white women from rape, from homicide, from all types of different things, but really, this lynching was a message that they were trying to convey to the African American community, to the freed slaves. Try to grow, try to progress, try to have land, try to be fruitful for your generations to come, for your family. This is how you'll end up. This is Professor Santos, and thank you for having me on season 1, by the way. I'm peacing out. Bye. All right. But y'all, I feel some type of way. I feel like, let me give you the first of many, many commercials that I will be producing for my line, 97J London and Black and Educated, because there's 2 lines. But definitely go to baeincorporations.com to purchase these shirts. I have so many more shirts, but check out this commercial. Woo! this is for season 1. Thank you for all the success. Thank you for all the love. London fam, we are one. If you ever need anything, if you ever want anything, I got you. A lot of people have been reaching out to me trying to be brand ambassadors. So I'm willing to sacrifice a couple shirts, you know, as long as you show some love, you take some pictures. Because remember, at the end of the day, I do need some proceeds so we can donate. And I can grow the line and the whole production company myself. So, but just thank you. Honestly, you know, I don't do this. You know, I do it just to eventually be able to do solely this, you know, work hard on my production company. But I do it because I actually want change and I actually enjoy what I do. I actually enjoy making the show. Feel like I actually am making a show, you know. I treat this as if producers on Ellen. Like, I treat this like I need this up at this time. You know, I do crazy research. And I feel like season 2 is gonna be on a level that the London fam and I can't even imagine. I feel like, you know, season 2 is gonna be a bigger budget. I'm gonna be in a different studio space. I'll be able to do more. Wow, season 2 is gonna be crazy. I cannot wait to start season 2. I don't know if I'm gonna start it right away. I don't know if I'm gonna take a few days off, take a little vacation. I really can't afford a vacation. I don't even know what that is. But let's just close the book. Until season 2, y'all, please go support all of my other episodes, subscribe, show some love to baeincorporations.com. If you have any suggestions on shirts that you want to be made, let me know. But to cancel That Sounds Gay, Fashion Nova, cultural appropriation, know your rights. Let's just do like a breakdown. Like, we did Antifa, we did Aunt Jemima, we did Seneca Village. So much we've done. And I just thank you guys. Thank you. And you guys wanna know something crazy? I did this all on my phone. iPhone 8. I didn't even got a X or 11 or 12 or 92. I ain't got none of that shit. I got an iPhone 8 Plus with the home button. There's no excuse. No excuse. I want to be the example for people. I want to build a whole empire. You know, I ain't got a degree, I ain't got this, I ain't got that, but I'll be able to make some change. And that's the whole goal. That's the whole point. Don't cry. But London fam, I love you guys. If you see anyone going through a rough time, please tell them everything's gonna be okay. Fist pump them. Give them a high five with the glove on. Show them some love. Give somebody a compliment. Thank God for your blessings. Thank God you are alive. He does a lot. Even if you're spiritual, you're not spiritual, whatever you believe in, you know. But I didn't even want to sign out, but I love you guys. Till next time. Thank you for a wonderful season 1, and I can't wait till season 2. Remember, deep breath in, deep breath out. All you can do is control your breath. But love you guys. Bye.